Welcome back to my War in the Pacific game with TF-1377. I'm Friedrich, and we're at the Allies. July 18 is the day we're running through. Let's see what we got going on today. Um, okay. 100%. I don't understand. These British subs have been acting terribly. It's kind of what's the point type of thing. The Dutch subs and the S boats are performing way better. These British subs are just as bad as the American ones. It's pretty amazing. All right. So they're coming in. I guess they're tired of waiting to take that Banyamusin. And we got our destroyer minesweepers that are patrolling Espiritu Santo, and we're fired at us, missed, and we're gonna already out of ammo. Okay, not sure why, not sure why I expected any different. Actually, I wasn't sure they were low to begin with, so. Oh, sea lion. Oh, we got a Mark 14 actually exploded. Oh, oil cargo burning. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Only one torpedo hit, but it's burning, so I guess cross fingers. Oh no. That would have been a nice second hit. Uh whatever. Yeah, I mean, the expectations for these Mark 14s is very low. All right. I don't know what he's doing here. Wish my carriers were still in the area. We could sink some of this stuff because I don't know if he's doing some convoy type, maybe reinforcements or pulling out. But either case, it'd be nice to destroy some of these enemy troops. Okay, I jumped the gun because I thought we were evading him, but he found us, hit us 2 times. We'll have to check out the damage after this. I probably won't spend time looking at it though. I'll probably do the usual review of the losses, air losses, and if there are potential ship losses, and then jump back into July 19 resolution. But at some point, we want to see. At some point, I'd like to take a look at the damage there. All right, Kapong is being bombed, and of course this is nice ground attack experience, training, but I mean, I'm guessing it's using supplies or sorties from a carrier or something. Anyway, all right, we got some troops here being bombed. It is raining, plus I think maybe some kind of rough terrain. Because of the bombardment and then this bombing, I'm guessing he's gonna attack again. Okay. So the usual bombing at Cooktown. I think we're hitting the port. Yeah. The idea here is twofold. One, we've really wrecked the airfield, but I'd like to hit the port so that it's harder for him to get ships in and out. But you know what? Now that I think about it, he's probably going to use this one, but I think the port level here is 0. So anyway, well, it is what it is. But I am bombing the port here. and then we'll get back to bombing the airfield as well. I just wanted to do a bombing run on the port. Okay, really smashing this airfield also to bits. He built it to level 1, and I've been trying to keep it suppressed so he doesn't actually bring airplanes into there. Uh, Fighters, to be exact. These po these port hits are a lot harder to come by than airfield hits, but we're trying to get something in there. Got a sweep here, just you never know. Because even if he doesn't base aircraft here, he could always long range cap it. So, but the sweep came way later, so it's kind of moot. But again, you never know. All right, now it's the afternoon. Let's see what happens here. Um, I guess they literally did not. I guess it doesn't matter what you hit. I just tapped. Finally, a British torpedo. Okay, we're actually attacking from the surface. Oh man, they're really going to town on this thing. I guess maybe they're extremely frustrated at their lack of damage earlier and just wanted to really uh, um, anyway. So the Tokomaru, two torpedo hits. We also got a shell hit on fire heavy damage, and it sinks. Who knows what it was carrying? Maybe whatever it was carrying finished unloading. No idea. All right, so here's their Chinese bombardment, and we're gonna go through a number of these as usual. Okay. Wow. Three of these bombardments ended with the same results. Okay, here's one more casualty on that one. Okay, two vehicles destroyed, two disabled. And then we lost one vehicle. So yeah. And nothing happened here. Okay, Rangoon. Same. Kapang. Back to China. Okay. Alright, so he does do a deliberate attack again, like I expected. Our troops went from 36 to 94 still, so even with the disruption, preparation, of fatigue malices, the terrain, I guess, is just so high. I I don't understand. It's times 3, I think. How did we jump up that high with all these negatives? But his went from 65 to 24. I guess he had a leader issue this round. However, again, his troops are better than ours, so we lost one, destroyed, and so in the end, we lost more than he did. So in our retaliatory bombardment, we take a few casualties, and here in Rangoon, nothing doing. That's it. All right, midway, we got some. I think I'm going to turn off the fortifications there. But Airfield 2 at Savai'i, cool. And I'm really happy about this Efate expanding to Port 2 because I don't like not being able to unload or load for that matter. Like to keep that moving quickly. All right. I'm going to bypass looking at casualties and losses. Nothing happened enough. It might be an operational loss or two. I don't think I'm not going to take the time to look at that. Um, I apologize. Just let me know if you don't like that, and I'll revisit it next time. On to July 18, July 19 turn resolution. And of course, we're back here with July 19, 1942. Just wanted to pass on that you didn't miss much. I believe the Allies we lost one aircraft. Oh, man. That would have been nice. We lost one aircraft to ops, and the Japanese lost, I believe, four. So it wasn't, you didn't miss much. It was just a smattering of various kinds. So all good. Didn't, so yeah, it was, all right. Okay. So we surface and fire on them with our deck gun. Got some critical damage in here. Even firing some wasting torpedoes because clearly we're not getting anywhere with them. Wow, doing some damage with our 20mm gun. Might get something out of this. 5-inch gun is hitting this cargo ship. Oh man, I think we're gonna be out of torpedoes after this. I'll have to take a look at the trout up here in in the Sea of Okhotsk. Wow, really firing the torpedoes. Like, I think one of these. Okay. One out of how many? One out of 20? I don't know how many torpedoes fired, but wow, that's a lot. Okay, I have a hunch with 2 torpedo hits, many more than that does. These 19 shell hits, although a lot of them are 20mm, still, I think that's going down. And here we go. Okay, the Sea Dragon here, in this strait between uh, Formosa and Luzon. The Sea Dragon is patrolling in here. Couldn't get anything, and the patrol boat found it. Oh, nice. We got a torpedo into the cruiser. What is that? Hard to read here. Kumano. I can read that better. Our Dutch K-16. That was. This is probably only going to send it back for repairs. But hey, if it's out for a month or so, that'll be nice. And here's the Sea Dragon again, with no luck. And now we're looking at air. Oh, we shot down a recon over Luganville, I believe that's where we were. I don't know why my screen seems so dark. Let's see if we can brighten it up. There we go. Probably it won't change what you see, but for me, man, that's better. Okay. We're sweeping Cooktown because you never know. Alright, Kapong. Okay, wrecking the base. The Japanese are. Japanese air bombing exercises there, eastern Borneo. Okay. And this is Dili being bombed. for this is a ground attack. Just very minor casualties here. All right, we've got some. What is this? I don't even see the troops in the hex. What are they bombing? Well, I guess we have a unit there because I see it listed there. Okay, B-26 is hitting Cooktown. I believe this is on port strike. Yep, because the main thing is if you damage the port, then they can't bring in. I mean, it'll be harder to bring supplies in to the base. This is bombing the port too, because he looks like he's using port hits 5. Looks like he's using this as a platform to unload or load. And I figure might as well make it more challenging with the damaged port. All right, PM. Looks like some spotting with our well, between the Japanese and our aircraft, we're spotting ships, subs, etc. And now it's time for the airstrikes. I see we're flying recon over various bases. I didn't hear cameras every time, but maybe there's a delay, but anyway. So he's bombing us here in southern Borneo. Ooh, wow, that's pretty devastating. Oh, the K-16 got one more torpedo into the Kumano. Now it's in heavy damage and on fire. I'd still doubt it'll sink. But it certainly will be in repair for quite some time now. All right, so we have bombardment of our troops here on the road to Sion. And we take a little bit of damage here. Wencha bombardment. Okay, so we're being attacked here, and we should fold, but, you know, hey, we're being a nuisance. That's all we can do. That's all we can hope for at this stage. Certainly lost some troops, but again, pain in the neck. Okay. And pardon me, Yunnan bombardment. They take minor casualties there. Okay, one destroyed gun, some more disabled. But again, gun can be small arms as well, machine gun, etc. Those sorts of things. Bombardment at Tungu. Okay, minor casualties for the Japanese. This is Rangoon, of course. Kabong. Okay. All right, we have a deliberate attack up here at Banyamasan. Let's see. Okay. Wow, he drops from 63 to 20, and with all the beatings our troops have taken, we bump up to 34, do a 1 to 2, and hold them off yet another turn. The casualties are similar. We just lose 2 destroyed, and he loses only 2 disabled squads. Okay. We're applying here at Batavia, and we take some casualties. In Rangoon, we take some casualties. I guess it's not always in our favor. Hey, we bumped up Tungu to fort level 1. Luganville is fort level 5. I think that's good enough for now. I'm going to turn that off and focus on upgrading the facilities. Some refits you can see here. I decided to go ahead and refit my transports because I don't need all of them active this minute. All right. As we look at the day's losses, we lose 5 ops losses. He loses 2 total, and the Glen that was shot down over Luganville, he lost a Val, perhaps returning to base after bombing our troops in Borneo. We also lose ops, a Helldiver, Catalina, Kingfisher, Skytrain, C-47 transport, and a B-26. Hey, we didn't fly from Luganville to let's see. I thought I set it up to bomb. I just realized I didn't see a notification either. But we have these 3 bombers scheduled to hit Tulagi Airfield, and they didn't go. Thunderstorm? Maybe because of the storms here. In any case, well, oh, and also on that note, I set up my F4 Lightnings here to fly with extended range also to Tulagi to get an idea of what he has here. But they didn't. Well, if they went, I don't see any results from it. We did fly over this. I saw some flights over here because I don't want to come in here blind. I'm gonna drive up this road, so I want to see what he's got. And then we're still taking pictures of these 2 bases as well. But yeah, because these are our next targets in Australia, and I think I'm going to take Indeni. I was debating skipping this and jumping up to Tulagi or one of these bases, maybe even this far south. But although what I really want is this one because of the air capacity. But I started thinking if I take this back, this will give me a base to launch bombing attacks from closer, but I haven't settled on anything. This should be takeable, capturable. We can see that it looks like he only has 1 unit here. There's no guarantee that's correct, but I feel comfortable with it, and I do have troops that have been preparing for it. If we look here, look at all these troops. So if I can get these guys all committed, and it should be capturable, and then we can Um, but I do need to get some transports into this area for me to come out here and do this attack. And so I kind of want to get all my ducks in a row. I'm going to start planning, like more aggressively planning, making sure I have the right ships in play in position. I do have, maybe not parked here, I have a lot of um, air transports in the region to come here, and I can pair drop, do amphibious invasion. We can get some things to take this quickly, and really I want my recon to look here as much as possible because maybe I'll alternate because I want to keep my eye on this one better as well. But I want to if this looks favorable, hey, why not pair drop here as well? I mean, if it looks empty, I doubt it's empty because I think he at least has an airbase unit, air unit here, or was it Shortlands? I can't remember which one he apparently flew from with his Nels when he hit our Enterprise. Um, so you got C-33 and R4D1. And I think we have, I thought we had something here as well. We do, okay. So this looks like it's ready to go, but I don't think we got the range for it. So we don't have the range to go straight from Luganville to any of these bases. Well, that's not true. Technically, we could go here. That's extended range. We could go here at short range, convert with the C-47s anyway, convert this to an airbase and really drive up into his interior lines. Yeah, that would be interesting because we could have PBYs drop some aviation support, and then at least have spotters up and flying further north. But if I take this and set up spotters, basically I can do the same thing. Again, this doesn't look like a major hurdle or obstacle, so I think I'll do it. I need to move on. One thing I forgot to do. Let's look at this again. Top pilots, because I want to see. We did lose two pilots for whatever reason, crashes or whatever, and we we are told we sank the Kumano. I very strongly doubt we did. Okay. Um, but this is a nice ship. It's decent. It can carry troops and supplies even. Three aircraft. And one thing that tells me we didn't sink it is he didn't lose three aircraft like he would have if it was sank. Although I guess they could fly off and land somewhere if it's not just if the aircraft if it doesn't sink too fast or if the aircraft can't get off the deck because of damage or what etc. Um, but certainly I can understand or appreciate that we sank this cargo ship. It's worth 10, has a decent endurance, and but yeah, okay. Um, so we know Timor is not long for this world. Well, our hold on it. So, we're doing the best we can with what we have. I don't plan to reinforce it because it feels like Port Moresby or something like that. Like, where if I reinforce it, I'm just trapping them on an island that he will take advantage of and destroy what we add to the pile. And Batavia is holding. So that's good. The longer they hold, the better. It just slows his timetable down and and shortens his timetable. Um, so his troops that came here, they're coming down. He's gonna essentially bring. Let's see, what does this look like? Whoops. Yeah. Well, we still have these hex sides, which it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying. I think we'll hold for a while. And when I have a division, a British division coming. Which one? This is, yeah, that's Independent Brigade. When I get this British division, the second British division, when I get that basically rebuilt here at Lashio, I'm going to start marching it down because he's not being very aggressive. I'm gonna, I may even come down this way like this and come in behind while he's trying to figure out what, especially if he comes up this way, we'll be able to come in behind him and trap him. I think that'll be interesting. All right, so that's Burma, more or less static. More or less. He's still moving some units, but he hasn't made a major breakthrough yet. And he's chasing us around here. I'm trying to get through very slowly to this hex here. And I think he knows it, and he's trying to prevent us from doing it. But I'm going to keep pushing, trying to get in there. Um, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, otherwise, China's relatively static. I'm trying to get in positions here that are, again, relatively annoying. We have troops coming this way. He has troops coming this way. We'll clash here somewhere in the middle. And that's okay. I think we'll beat him here. He does have the major road and we have a minors, but we're in position to get here before he does, I think. Okay. I think I'm going to call it here. Been talking enough for my taste. I don't know about the listener, but we'll come back and we'll talk about July 20th next time, and see where we go from here. So until then, I appreciate you coming by and hanging out with me and watching the video. Have a good rest of your day. Take care and see you next time. Bye. Okay, I forgot to talk about the trout a minute ago when I was finishing up the video. And look at this. Remember the surface action um, in the night beginning July 19 turn? Okay, so it started the turn with 22 torpedoes. So I guess it's bet for another action. So here, look, if you do 22, obviously minus 4 is 18. So you have 18 torpedoes fired in the turn, totally using up, well, almost all of its torpedoes. It will have to return to ADAC soon enough to replenish. But that's very impressive, firing off 18 torpedoes. We did get 2 hits, 2 confirmed explosive hits. So that's not, I mean, at least it's the 1/10, which is, I guess, the expected rate. And so I can't complain too much, although we did miss other places, etc. But it is what it is. I just wanted to make sure to point that out for those who were interested in how the Trout was doing ammunition wise. All right, later.